Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to Triangle Strategy with me, Jelenon at Lunar Nebula Gaming. We have quite a few of these side stories, so let's start with the Citadel of the Sands. News of Glenbrook's fall reaches the Citadel of the Sands in the far-off holy state of Hyzant, where a great battle of the Salt Iron War was fought so many years ago, as we read about last time, with Lord Simon. Sorsley.
Minister Sorsley.
What is it this time, Booker?
We've just received word that S. Frost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whiteholm burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and it is said Crown Prince Franny also perished in the fray. Prince Roland has fled to the domain of House Wolfort, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid. What could the Archduke be plotting? And what do the others think of the matter?
At any rate, I must speak with the Hierophant at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say?
And here I thought they didn't have houses in Hyzant.
Indeed. Indeed, you may have the right of it. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you?
Send a bird to the palace. Tell them that the Holy One's faithful servant Sorsley would humbly beg an audience.
At once, Master.
Okay, how are they going to play this off? As Frost's ally with Hyzant, maybe? Falk Streets. Lord Landroy Falks, King Regna's loyal bannerman since the days of the Salt Iron War, received the news of his liege's grim fate. Is this the old guy we saw? Yeah.
Your Majesty, House Falks has failed you. I have failed you. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call. How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid? But no, cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Roland with our lives.
Seems reasonable. Okay then. Tellior Streets. Lord Silvio Tellior, head of one of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, ponders what the future holds for his domain.
Whatever is House Tellior to do? With King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves. Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Falks alone is no match for the Grand Duchy.
But you got Wolfort, too.
Yet if House Wolfort were to fight at their side, they say Prince Roland is in Wolfort's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they? The Wolforts may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, Esfrost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall.
You may not want to have said this part out loud, Silvio.
Bending the knee to Esfrost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
I mean, he's not necessarily wrong. That's the thing about Silvio. Plus, depending on our convictions, maybe you do have the chance to throw Roland out of your house or something, but That seems terrible, so we're not going to do that, that's for sure. Minister Patriot, advisor to the king, conducts a covert investigation of the Crown City under pretenses of a routine inspection. But to what end? The KGB would be proud.
It would seem things have calmed outside the castle walls.
Well,
What is to become of us now? Word has it the King's Guard's been slaughtered to the last man. We must flee while we have our lives.
If they meant to kill ordinary folk like us, wouldn't they have done so already? Even as frosty dogs have some honor then. Who'd have thought? Anyway, there's no point fighting. What'll be, will be.
Our people seem less resentful of Esfrost than I would have expected. No doubt due to the Archduke's decision to focus their attack on the castle and leave the town itself unscathed. So, the common folk won't be a problem. That just leaves the matter of the royal family. His Grace and the Crown Prince have been dealt with, and Princess Cordelia has been brought to heel. Prince Roland is the only one unaccounted for, but the men I arranged for hunt him down as we speak.
Ah.
Word has it there's also a sizable bounty on his head. No, he'll not last long. I knew Gustadolf to be a shrewd man, but his attention to detail is nothing short of astonishing. I have seen all I would. Let us return.
That was a very short inspection. Okay. Interesting. Well, now we know Roland's in trouble. Main story, Wolfort streets. Having made their escape by boat, Serenoa and his retinue finally make their way back to the Wolfort domain. But what awaits them there? Probably these hunters.
Lord Serenoa, thank the heavens you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Has something befallen Father?
More bad news. Doesn't it come in threes, so where's our third bad news?
Father!
Lord Simon, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon. Not now, of all times.
Father. Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you, Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Kind of reminds me of Peter the Great. Apparently, you know, pretty strong dude. There was some guy with his boat stuck in the river, and he ordered his men to help. They couldn't get it all done.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
And so he went to help personally, and I think he was in his 60s at that point. And of course, the river's cold. I think it's winter or late fall or something. And after helping out, he just kind of collapses, I think. But yeah, it's one of those things. Life can hit you hard sometimes.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
The mask?
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't have the blood in the little picture of the mask.
Yes, my lord.
You can see it in the sprite.
Sir Maxwell. You too abandoned me now?
I mean, not like it was his choice.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Kind of surprised they're not going for the mine immediately, but it does make more sense to go for their best political opponent. It's just interesting if the mine is so important that they're not doing that now. Though, of course, there's always the chance that if they win for the mine now, everybody would realize what they were up to, so... As the Isfrosti army advances on Castle Wolfort, another crisis looms large for Serenoa and Prince Roland. Alright, Roland. It's time to roll out.
My lord, the Isfrosti army advances on us as we speak.
It's okay, we have pocket horses. They'll help us.
A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
Nah.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
This bodes ill.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
Okay, then. Looks like we have a council meeting. Benedict does most of the talking, which makes sense.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Is this another...
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Where's the scales of conviction?
Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, Or, heaven forbid, a greater one.
The natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
But see, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Maybe not at the beginning of the Saltire War, but after that.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects. You must decide.
Okay, so I get the decision. Interesting. So, he's right. I do have to pay attention to my subjects. Frankly, I would probably have quite a few of them go live with the Roselle in that valley, and then we fortify here. Because that's, yeah. There must be some solution. As his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince, but as their lord, I must ensure... I mean, this is accurate. We cannot hope to win against Esfrost. If we do nothing to stop them, though, many will lose their lives. Yeah, also very true. I mean, I agree with this one.
As his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince. But as their lord, I must ensure my people's safety.
I am sorry, Serenoa. Pray do what you feel is best for your house. I will find some way of helping my family.
Your mind is made up, then.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction.
Okay.
I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
I mean, that just makes sense. That's why we have friends and counselors. So let's see. Oh, we do have a character story. Interesting. Serenoa accompanies a young blacksmith to gather supplies when they happen upon an unfortunate scene. We'll do that.
I can't thank you enough for accompanying me to gather supplies, Lord Serenoa. But I hope I've not usurped too much of your time.
Not at all, lad. Not at all. I was heading back to my encampment anyway. More importantly, this area is rife with Esfrosti. I hate to think what would happen should they discover you or any loyal to House Wolfort out here.
I cannot much bear to think on it either. My lord, there's someone here. He's dead.
Those are Glenbrook colors. He must have met his end at his frosty steel.
I know him. We were friends. He had such praise for the blade I forged him. This blade, here, the broken one. It failed him. I failed him. And now he's gone.
You are not to blame for his death.
But...
we are at war.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not as skilled a smith as I believed.
We risk much lingering here. But let us give him a proper burial before we depart.
My lord, you needn't go to the trouble.
It is no trouble. It is all I can do for him now. And I shall curse that I cannot do more.
Thank you, Lord Serenoa.
So this is the sad part of the game, for sure. Ouch. So many feels.
My lord, ever since that day, I haven't stopped thinking about how I might put my smithy skills to better use. I didn't truly grasp the reality of the situation. What it means to be at war, what duties I have as one who forges weapons. Though I am but a novice at my craft, I will not ignore the truth I see all around me. I will face it and stand strong. That's why I wish to fight.
Okay.
Are you certain you're prepared to wield steel outside your forge?
I am. I need to better understand what it means to live or die by the blade. A lesson I hope to learn by your side.
Then you are most welcome among my ranks. A novice you may be, but you have the makings of a master.
Thank you, my lord. I, Ians, hereby swear fealty to you. I shan't let you down.
Okay. So, Julio has a J as a Y sound. This sounded like Ians? So like I-Y-E-N-S? Ians? Alright. Welcome. So I wonder if after updating the game and stuff, they changed when you can get your smith to do things. Wait, he can place ladders to create shortcuts, sets traps, and automatic turrets. Ians, you may have just become my favorite character without even doing a thing. Okay. Well, cool. What level will you be? 8? 9? 7? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? We've covered all the numbers now. Let's see. I guess we just go into combat now. I'm glad that I'm doing these character stories first, because then we have more characters.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote.
Before we go into
I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Okay. That's why we have scales to weigh the matter.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
Interesting. I am betting based on how they're sitting. Team Roland is this side. Team Domain is this side. Their hearts are divided. Still, a compelling argument may yet change some minds. Alas, I have an incomplete picture of the situation, and I would be a poor lord if I did not hear the voice of my people. I should venture into town. Ooh, also a good thing. Going out, my lord? Yes, I wish to ensure everything in the town is in order. That's right. Out of chaos, order. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will do just that. Thank you. I should return to the hall once I've spoken with the people. Perhaps I'll learn something that will sway some minds. That's what I figured. Yep, surrender. Prince Roland is Roland. Benedict and Gila. Okay, yeah. That does make more sense. Nobody's undecided, or Anna's undecided always. Anna's like, I'll go with whatever you say. Sarah Noah. A terror like none other came over me when I saw the state in which you returned, my lord. Yeah, it was rough. But we got a boat. Okay, it's a little annoying that we have this overlaying us constantly while we're in here. We just got an HP ring for free with no shiny, huh? I didn't notice a shiny there. Huh. Am I getting old? Probably. Oh well. I mean, this is shining, but it's a candle. Over here. Anyway. Move onwards. Yeah, I think because you can move the camera, that's A-okay, but if you couldn't, still kind of annoying. I'll get over it. Okay, you have something to say? I prayed we'd never know conflict again after the Salt Iron War. Yet here we stand, peering into the abyss. Though it was Glenbrook and Esfrost launching an attack on Hyzand all those years ago. The Holy State, reeling from the surprise assault, turned to Lord Simon for help. Back then, Wolfort was still an independent clan and agreed to an alliance. All Norzelia was poorer for the fighting. Its nations and people were left depleted. So I have heard. Father told me stories of the secret meetings with King Regna that restored peace to the realm. Indeed, it was they who brought Hyzand and Esfrost to the table, and then the war to an end. It was your father's efforts that led the king to bring your house into the royal family's fold as the crown's military might. War is brewing, Lord Serenoa. Think carefully upon how you will navigate it. Oh, I never thought peace would be everlasting. People are a little too crazy for that. Cannot allow the currents to carry me along. I must use them to my advantage and turn the tide of the battles to come. That is accurate. My father risked his life to bring honor to our house. I'll not be the one to tarnish his legacy. Also accurate. Both of these seem good. This one, What is this even a conviction for? Morality? Because you thought peace would be everlasting? Anyway. Moving on, I think we go with pragmatism. Exactly so. It was Lord Simone's initiative that made him a hero. That same Wolfort blood courses through your veins. I know you'll live up to your family's good name. The people of the Wolfort domain are at your back. I shall take that to heart. Thank you. Okay, so we get conviction from that, if nothing else. I saw you shining. Okay, I do want to give that HP ring to someone before I perchance forget. So, yes, I have a second one. So it should let me do that. Who needs the HP the most? Gila, maybe? Yeah, maybe our new smith. Ian's is an artisan, so that's a veteran class, it looks like. 138 HP, so yeah. Maybe Hasabara, so she's kind of a melee healer. That makes sense to me. There we go. Alright, so we have 2 of these equipped. 1 of these equipped. That's interesting. At least it'll tell you who has everything equipped and everything. But you'd think they'd have them as separate so that you can kind of control that better. Because it... Yeah, okay. So I can't do this again from this screen because it's on Eridor and Hasabara. So I probably have to go to their screens. Okay. We have enough iron to upgrade Serenoa again. That seems like a good idea. Okay, let's continue exploring for now. What do you have to say, sir?
There's a paper calling for the arrest of Prince Roland. Says they want him taken alive. I'm sure I would think what will become of the kingdom now.
If he's to be delivered alive, I'd wager they have no plans of executing him. At least, not anytime soon. I should let the others know of this. We learned about a bounty on the prince. That's right. Remember, they're trying to make a puppet kingdom, which, frankly, just makes a lot of sense. Oh, we got silver. So that's probably a tier 2 material? Probably. I had a mind to make my way to the capital, but the high road's blocked. What's the meaning of this anyway? I've got mouths to feed at home. Yep. Business suffers unless you're in the business of making war. Okay, nothing in here. Fair enough. I'm just collecting my, weekly taxes or whatever we call these little excursions into the domain. Yep. Alright. Anything over here I need? Aha, shiny. Okay. Getting plenty of HP recovery pellets, that's good. Because we do use those pretty often.
There's commotion in the capital, to be sure, but it'll all be over soon. The Dawnspear will see to that. Aye, the sun won't set on Glenbrook till Sir Maxwell falls. Ha! As if that would ever happen.
Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. We learned about the Dawnspear's sacrifice. Well, we already knew about that. Okay, I guess the point is now we know how much that meant to the people. Right? What about you? Has the Crown City truly fallen? What madness is this? Yeah, it's a good question. Mama's not herself today. Did something scary happen? Only, politics. Good child, only politics. Which can be indeed very scary. Okay, I think we've talked to you. Is it true? Has Frost attacked the Crown City? How could the nobles have let this happen? Yeah, you know what? It was their job to try to prevent that. That's a good point. We kind of all failed there. I saw you shining over by the books. Don't worry. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 11. Okay. What about you? Everybody looks so scared. What happened, Lord Serenoa? Bad things. Bad things happen. This is true. And apparently Glenbrook wasn't entirely without fault either. If Prince Franny was trying to steal money and stuff. Long have I heard rumors of secret traps that dot the Wolfort domain. If the tales are to be believed, they serve to make quick work of any invaders, though I can't help but wonder, why keep such a valuable weapon a secret? Secret traps. It's hard to say what this might mean for us. They might well be employed to give us an advantage in battle, but at what cost to our own? Yeah, if our own troops don't know about them, that... It seems like a very large case of friendly fire could happen easily. That's a potential problem. as well as a solution. Ooh, okay. Well, I randomly clicked over here because I was like, did I even click over there? And lo and behold, we now have the luckiest of rings. And I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll go upgrade some stuff. Thank you, Ian's. When Lord Simon summoned me, a mere apprentice from the Crown City, I was thrilled. I never imagined we were on the cusp of war. Long had I dreamed of running my own forge, but I had no inkling of the reality of weaponcraft. Now I have seen war for myself, even if only a tiny bit. I am prepared to fight. Pray, let me join you the next time we face combat. Have you weapons that need the attention of my hammer? I do. Okay, and it actually does tell you who has upgrades available. Sweet. Okay, who needs silver? You do need silver to get to rank 2 weaponry. I mean, why wouldn't I upgrade Serenade? We do this. I get stronger convictions. I need an azure crystal next. Okay, and we need quality iron. I wonder if I can buy some. Farewell, my lord. Alright, hello, portly merchant. Do you have some quality iron? You do, and it's 3 times the cost, as I expected. So 900. We're gonna do it just to see what lies before us in terms of upgrades, if nothing else. New wares in stock. So we're still waiting for the QP, which I didn't even really use that much last time. I should have, but I didn't. And then we can get a Medal of Bravery for 20. There's only one in stock, so we do this for sure, because that's just obvious. Raise the movement of all allies by 2 for 1 turn. That is huge. I really want that. Maybe more than another QP, because I haven't really used these too much. Though I should. Any location within 8 squares? No wonder these cost more. They're so good. I wonder if we even... Like, Restore is great. Critical Blow, sure. In Tandem, maybe. Oh, you need 2 QP for these. Okay, okay. So they have a commensurate cost as well. That makes sense. Alright, I don't feel quite as much like I've wasted my points. Alright. Research complete. These were my grandfather's robes. They have definitely seen better days, but there's no way I could part with them. Not ever. Okay. And Crimson was just like, may my research be useful. Alright then. So, it doesn't tell us when we could do another rank 1 thing. HP, luck, I get like rank 2. So I can get more weapon damage. Looks like it's just another 5. Okay. Delaying strike damage up, that's not bad. Increased range of Hawk Dive by another one seems huge though. That's like our best ability. Yeah. And then we can get back attacks and stuff, and maybe even... Since I don't know if he ignores elevation with it, but if he does, that's huge. So that just... yeah. Yeah, we don't care about delaying strike dealing damage. It's there to try to help us set up combos with other people. This is the clear choice in my opinion. Okay. So... we need more silver. I didn't check. What's their silver here? Not obviously so, at least. We can get quality stones and things, but we don't have the silver for that to matter. But once again, the question is, do we need to stock up ahead of time? And the answer to that might be yes. We have so many mages, I think getting quality timber makes sense. Quality stone, I don't think we need yet. Quality fiber, probably. So I will go ahead and do that. Okay. And then... got a pretty big roster. Oh, I never upgraded the smith stuff. You know what? Let's check. What do you have that's useful? You require stone. Okay. Weapon damage up. You can get quite a few of those. You can put people to sleep. I mean, bonk them in the head with a hammer. That kind of makes sense. Increases jump or increase movement. Okay. Wait. Movement is very useful. What is your movement, sir? I would like to know. Can I find out from here? Probably not. No. Okay. So let's go to our roster. Oh, and they're in by level at the moment. Okay. Your movement is 4, which is annoying. Okay. Spring trap. Set a trap on a selected square. It looks like 1 to 4 range. Up to 3 traps can be set, and you can knock people back 5 squares. Okay. Ladder on a selected square for easy access to other areas. So jump doesn't really make sense to me for you. Because you have ladders. And then you can get a constricting net, ensnaring the enemy. Slumber strike, level 19. Ladder 2. Do we upgrade our ladders to be like siege ladders or something? So yeah, I would give him movement. So that we could set up ladders and stuff more likely within a sooner turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That just seems good. Ugh, why can't I don't have money, that's right. Oh well, one day we will have money, and I will regret my choices to buy all the stuff I don't even have the chance to use yet. So, I could get rid of some of the stuff I'm not using, right? Oh, also I have Medal of Bravery for when we can use that, which is soon, unless... Is anybody level 10? You are level 10, Anna. You know what? I think we're going to just Medal of Bravery her. Yeah. That makes sense to me. How do I activate this? I think I have to go to you. Ah, yes. He said, it appears someone's ready for a class promotion. Are you ready, kids? Okay, so we get this. You get more accuracy and strength, and you act twice still? Yeah. I mean, this just makes sense. Okay. She's so good, there's no reason not to upgrade her, in my opinion. Yeah,
I must be ever ready.
Ever ready, ever green. You get accuracy and evasion next. Ooh. Okay. So I think we're happy. Until next time. Thank you, Elder. Now, we return to double checking if there's anything else we need in here. I didn't talk to you yet. Why has Esfrost attacked? I thought all this conflict was behind us with the opening of the mines. And what of your marriage to Frederica? Was that merely a ruse? Esfrost's betrayal will not stand. They will answer for their atrocities. I share in your confusion, but Frederica knew nothing of this. Pray do not blame her for Esfrost's actions. The kingdom has no true allies, nor true enemies. We shall sue for peace and work to avoid further conflict. Not a bad plan. This is actually, like, what I think makes the most sense right now. And answering for their atrocities, well, we kind of need the power to make them do that. And we don't know if we have that yet. So, please don't blame Frederica, because her family sucks. Yes, of course. She is your betrothed. We, too, wish to believe she had no hand in this. And surely they will not come for our domain, where the Archduke's own sister now resides? Precisely, yes. You've nothing to fear. We shall defend our land to the end. 'Tis a relief to hear that. My heart aches for the royal family, but I should hate to see such an unnecessary war descend upon us. Yeah. I, too, would hate that. Also, I do see you shining. Quality iron! Okay, well, we got some more quality iron. Hello, cat. What do you have to say about this? Your wisdom astounds me. Okay, well then. No other shinies. Glad we checked this house for the quality iron, though. That should be everything. Like, I checked that axe as well. I remember when Dragan was here. Checking out the town. Having fun. Better days. Alas, those days are not with us any longer. Okay, so it should have been everyone and everything in theory. Do I talk to you again? Returning to the council chamber. Alright, so we know they want Roland. We also know, or suspect, they may not kill Roland so much as use him as a puppet king. Which could be bad for the country as a whole, let's be real. So the question is, pain now to prevent suffering later. So, we kind of want to convince the people... Ooh, wait, I can examine this? Oh, no, not right now. Okay. Let's talk to Anna.
Lord Saranoa.
Will you surrender the prince or not? Will you choose House Wolfort or the whole kingdom? It is a question of our priorities. What matters most to us? So I don't have anything. I don't have an extra option here. Interesting. House Wolfort must defend the kingdom? Alright. We must protect Roland at all costs. Surrendering Roland is the only way. They will listen to either one. But I think we protect. Do you mean to protect Prince Roland at all costs? Oh, there's still something I missed? What? What did I miss? We cannot capitulate to every demand our enemies make. House Wolfort shrinks from no enemy. We will strategize and fight as we always have. I agree with the top one.
In that case...
Every demand. So you foresee this being the first of many. And it is true that bending the knee might cost us the opportunity for a counterattack. In any case, we must not be too hasty.
Time.
I'll consider the matter with what little time we have. Okay. So I think maybe we need to look at our notes and stuff. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 11. The Ministry of Medicine is an impressive institution for the pursuit of life and magic situated in the Byzantian capital. Here, pioneers in the fields of magic, medicine, and healing use advanced research and experimentation to investigate the mysteries of life itself. They use their findings to benefit believers, healing grievous wounds and curing hitherto uncurable diseases for countless patients, and increasing the population's overall health and life expectancy. They believe their research to be part of their goddess's divine blessings. A ministry researcher I happened to meet told me, there is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible. Whether her boundless optimism was due to her faith in the goddess or in her own ability, that was not something I, neither a researcher nor a believer, was fit to judge. Okay. Interesting point. But that's not what we need. Information. Okay. So maybe if I'd read these ahead of time, I collected them, so I figured I'd just put them into conversations, but maybe I need to read them. Okay, Wolfort's secret weapon. Rumor has it that there is a device hidden in Wolfort's castle town capable of laying waste to invading armies. Whether this is truth or falsehood is unknown, but if it does indeed exist, it could deal just as much damage to the townsfolk. Who we probably just need to send away from the battle. But this is their home. Yeah. A bounty on the prince. As Frost has distributed wanted posters of Prince Roland across the realm, offering a reward to whomsoever captures him, alive. Likely, the duchy intends to use their young prince as a means to some unknown end. The Dawnspear's sacrifice. Roland's master, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear, went missing after he faced Evlor in combat to buy Serenoa and his comrades time to escape. His mask was later discovered floating down the river and has found its way into Roland's hands. Okay. So yeah, what else could we have found information-wise? Maybe Roland could tell us? Well, he's voting. Do you have any? Maybe I missed something from an earlier exploration, but I would think that there would only be stuff here. I mean, we checked everywhere, as far as I'm aware. Okay, well, maybe I just, once again, needed to read that off first. Did I miss somebody on the stairs? I don't think so. Talk to the old guy? Okay, well, I think we're basically going. We can spacebar back to the council chamber. Alright. Huet. Our kingdom needs Prince Roland, now more than ever. He is to be protected above all others. We're not going to persuade her to surrender. I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall, yeah. Excellent. Good work, King. Okay.
Here's what I think.
We've been loyal to the crown for years, lad. You understand what they're asking for is treasonous, don't you? He's the king's own flesh and blood. We should be protecting him, not offering him up on a silver platter. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to talk to
My
Mimic.
lord.
It would not be wise to continue this fight with Esfrost. If protecting His Highness's life is our first priority, it would be safer to accept their conditions. In other words, you feel that Roland is of more use to Esfrost alive as a puppet than dead. Precisely. Furthermore, we must consider Princess Cordelia, who currently is in the enemy's clutches alone. This is true. I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall. No. Okay. Well, we're going to talk to Benedict anyway. I trust that you will make a reasoned decision, my lord. Wolfort's secret weapon. There must be another way. The royal family is a beacon to the people. With the king slain, they need Roland. I mean, this one I agree with. But let's talk about the secret weapon, because I want to know more about it. The town's secret weapon.
Interesting indeed.
I must confess, I was not aware Lord Cyranoa knew of our domain's last resort.
So?
Have you any more to say in your favor? Is it not together with Roland that we might best protect both domain and kingdom? Surely that is reason enough. I do not believe the battle is a futile one. Victory or defeat is but a matter of fortune. I have as much a duty to the royal family as I do to House Wolfort. Such is the lot of the lords of the high houses. I mean, this is true. I don't think Benedict necessarily cares about that, though, compared to keeping us alive. Fortune, he would not be swayed by fortune. The fact that Roland might help us better protect our domain and kingdom, I feel like is the best argument here. I doubt he'd fall or be convinced by it, I should say. It's not like we're trying to trick the man. I mean, this is also just true, but...
Quite true.
I cannot gainsay those words. Raising high a flag, or a prince, is needed to unite a people. Especially now that the crown has fallen, and House Wolfort stands alone as Glenbrook's mightiest force.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall take them to heart. Benedict is deep in thought. Okay, so now we need to talk to Roland and Gila. I think we talked to Gila first, because Roland, if there's a chance anybody could give us more information, then perhaps we talk to Roland last with that information. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Frederica believes a peace built by forsaking our friends and countrymen in their time of greatest need is no peace at all. I know what I ask is not easy, but I pray we find a bloodless path out of this conflict. I mean, yeah, agreed. Okay, Gila.
What do you need?
Roland is worth more to Esfrost as a political pawn than a corpse. They will not kill him once they have him. At least, that is how I see it. If we are to do what gives us the most hope, then Roland himself has the right of it. We must protect Roland. Pray, tell me what reasoning led to your decision. I will not bet the life of our prince, of my friend, on a mere suspicion, or supposition. We are finished the moment we bend the knee. There must be a way to strike at them. I think this one makes the most sense, and is also true. I fear delivering Roland will not stop Esfrost's onslaught.
I wonder about that.
They would have already laid siege to the Wolfort domain if that were indeed their goal. They're about to. Perhaps they mean to cow us rather than conquer us?
Well...
We've not but conjecture. My mind can find no peace among the paths before me. That's fair. Might I ask you to expound on your thoughts? Wolfort's secret weapon. Truth be told, I have a plan, provided the rumors I've heard are true. You could leave out that last part. Okay, surrendering Roland will show the people we lack courage. We'll not have an easy time of it if we lose their trust. Very true. I am prepared to fight to the last, even if we cannot win. House Wolfort remains the royal family sword and shield. That's not going to convince her. Though, true, probably. Terrible for our people, though, if we did that. I think losing their trust would be bad, and Gila probably would rather we have a plan. So I think going with the plan. A plan? What rumors?
Yes, I see.
You have heard talk of the town's last resort, I take it. I want nothing more than to believe it is real, and if it is, I agree it could be quite the boon. I thank you for sharing your thoughts. I suppose now we see what fortune has in store for us. Indifferent to my plea. That makes perfect sense. I don't blame you, Gila. I would have probably gone with another thing. I just thought that option maybe the most difference. There must be a way to avoid weighing my life against those of others. I trust we can find it. Decide what you will. I shall follow whatever judgment you pass. We must protect you. I will not allow my life to be weighed against those of the people. Which makes you a good prince, by the way. The Dawn Spear's sacrifice. Oh, okay, well. That is so rough. You know he is hurt already by Sir Maxwell's dying. And this is just twisting that spear right into his heart. Have you forgotten Sir Maxwell's dying words? Would you render his noble sacrifice for naught? I mean, we don't even need to read these other options.
Certainly.
Master taught that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of their station alone. Oh, well. That's wrong, but okay. But now, though I weigh your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However,
I appreciate you speaking your mind, but I have my own thoughts on the matter. After all, if this matter can be settled by me alone, is it not best if I do so? Okay. Do not deny your beloved master his last request. Your sacrifice alone will not overcome this impasse. It's nothing more than an abdication of your responsibility. Okay. The Wolfort domain has many secrets, one of which we might use to drive the enemy back. I think right now he needs hope that it's not pointless to resist. This feels like it's supposed to build off of your previous answer, though. Huh. This also feels true, but let's give him hope.
I wonder.
You mean to say such a thing is available to us? We may well drive the enemy out, but we'd bring harm to our own people in the process. Are we willing to pay that price? I can no longer discern what is right and wrong. I place my fate in your hands. Okay, yeah, I mean, agreed. So I probably should have done one of the other ones. That is interesting that you unlock an option and it's not necessarily the best option. It was, I think, with Benedict, just to prove that you're resourceful and stuff. But for everyone else, it seems like it backfires. Especially since Roland was caring about the people, the secret weapon would hurt the people. So I like that the developers actually thought that through. And apparently I should have thought it through a little bit more. So, let us, in persuasion, and commence voting. It would be kind of fun to switch everybody. I wonder if there's an achievement for that. Not that I would care to.
It is time to cast our votes.
That would be funny.
Do we surrender Prince Roland, or do we protect him from those who would do him harm? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I am sorry.
Forgive me, but on this point I cannot yield. That's fair.
Forgive me, my lord.
On this matter I will not be swayed. Will it come down to Anna again? Frederica said nothing.
You aren't wrong, but...
Considering the Duchy's actions, I fear this is the only way forward. I guess only the people you persuade.
I agree.
I maintain the courage of my convictions. I mean, we might be forced to give up Roland regardless here. Okay. We didn't convince
Scales
you
of
yet.
conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
So sometimes people just have lines and sometimes they don't. Okay. So we will fight. But yeah, surrender Prince Roland and avoid conflict with the Frosty army. Yeah, it came down to Anna again. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I was thinking we could persuade somebody here, but it didn't look like it.
The way forward is decided.
That does feel more realistic anyway.
We protect Prince Roland with our lives and drive Esfrost from our home.
All right. Them's fighting words. Dun, 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 dun.
The judgment is made. The scales tip, and our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves for the battle that lies ahead.
No, I cannot agree to this.
You agreed to the scales of conviction, Roland.
Have you no idea how much blood will be spilt? How many will die in my name?
A lot, unfortunately. A lot. However, probably more would die if we give you up. Or at least live horrible lives, working in the mines all the time.
This is a decision we have reached together. We do not make it lightly.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold our own against the army of Esfrost.
That's right, Benedict. Now we're all in. Save the game. All right. Let's go overwrite the first. Okay, that should be it.
After consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolfort resolved to shelter Prince Roland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Esfrost's forces.
But we promoted Anna, so it'll be fine.
Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General of Laura, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Not a word, my friend. Chapter 7, Part 2. Ooh. And clearly this could have gone either way, it looks like.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A bird has arrived from House Wolfort.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt? So they refused to relinquish him to us. How intriguing. They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise. Very well. Send a bird to General of Laura. Tell her to make for the Wolfort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince, or not at all.
Oh.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Can we have Laura on our team? And will she and Roland try to kill each other immediately and all the time? Questions to ponder for next time, new viewer. Leave a like if you've been enjoying Triangle Strategy. Subscribe to see more gaming videos. Comment below on, what you think is going to happen to our poor domain. And I hope you, dear viewer, have a great day.